Hello and welcome to another edition of What to Do in the Winter if you're a golfer. Today I'm going to show you how to basically turn your living room into a golf course or a chipping course. I've got a little tee box set up back here, it's just a rug. And then I've also got my hole set up right here, the famous dog dish. Now this little area right here, the hardwood floor, I'm going to attempt to carry this. Just pretend it's water. I'm going to try to land it somewhere in here and have it check up and, roll out to the hole. And I don't want to go too far past this. If I end up about here, it's no big deal. But you don't want to go sailing past it. It's important to set up a routine. My routine is I get behind the ball, I see a line from me to where I want to basically the shot to land, and I just put that ball in the middle of that line, and then what I do is I check something that's right in front of that ball that's on that line. Like there's a little strand of something right there. Basically I picked it. That's the spot I'm going to aim for. And I get up behind it, and I like to do a practice swing. Just to get the right feel. If I don't like the feel, then I do it again. Just try to find the right feel. Yeah, that should be good. Now getting the right loft is really important on these shots. Well, we finished in the fairway, and I've actually chosen give myself an uphill shot into the cat dish. Now, you can actually sink this, sure, but more than likely you're not going to actually put the ball in the cup. So what I'm actually going to try to do is I'm going to try to pop that ball up and have it land somewhere in the front here and actually roll to the hole. Now this is where club selection comes into play. I have a 54-degree wedge and I have a 60-degree wedge. I'm pretty sure that if I use a 60-degree wedge, I might actually come up a little bit short, but it is the club that I'm a little more used to, so I think I'm going to use it anyway. You actually want to play away from trouble. Like I've got a cat up there eating out of the cat dish, so, oh, there she goes. So I was going to actually play a little to the right of the cat, but since she's gone, I don't have to worry about it. Now the only thing I really have to worry about is getting it to the couch, because if I don't get it to the couch, I'm going to pretend that anything before that is a hazard. So I'm going to line my shot up, go through my routine. I'm actually going to be kind of aiming a little to the left of Sam's paws over there. And let's see how we do. Getting the right loft and the right power to the shot is the most important part. So you want that ball to go exactly where you want it to go. And if you don't have the correct loft angle with the correct, I should say backswing, not power. Because what you do is the further back you go, the longer the ball's going to go. You don't actually swing harder at all. You just do the exact same motion. You turn back and you turn through, let it free fall. That's all there is to it. Got a shot selected. I'm going to double check. Start my routine over. That was chunky. Good thing I started over. Now every shot you hit on the golf course isn't going to be a perfect one. My golf shot that I hit into the approach was actually a little long and a little left. I meant to play a little long because normally I play away from the hazards, but I've actually left myself with kind of a long putt here. And past this cat dish is the hardwood floor, which I'm going to pretend is a downslope. And I'm going to try to actually stop the ball right around in here for an easy two putt. Bogeys are really easy to make on the golf course. Birdies are a little bit tougher, so you want to make as many pars as possible. Each golf hole is set up for a 2-putt, like a par 3, 1 shot into the green, 2-putt for your par, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to try to do is leave myself a very, very short second putt, and that'll be for my par. Go through my little routine, feel what I want to feel. Basically what I'm doing in this practice swing here is I'm just feeling how hard I gotta scoot this ball and get it to, land. I actually want it to stop somewhere in this area. If it scoots a little bit further forward, it makes it easier for me. And remember, getting the correct speed with the correct brake is the most important part of putting. Left myself a little bit of about a 2-footer for my par. But something like this really isn't that difficult. As long as you make sure you take everything that's in the way of the putt off the line of the putt. As long as there's not too much slope, you should hit the cup every time. Just don't get nervous. Don't swing that putter too hard, and you'll lower your score immensely.